Teachers are at the heart of our communities. To support our teachers to grow their professional capability, the PPTA Learning and Development Centre has developed and made available a number of industry-leading micro-credentials. The challenges facing our learners in our world continue to evolve, be they COVID-19 and mental health challenges, social media, environmental impacts, and technological innovations. This micro-credential equips teachers with strategies to engage with diverse learners and support them in mana-enhancing ways. Through providing practical approaches and discussing these hard topics, we give teachers the capabilities and confidence to support learners in our volatile and changeable world.
I think you've got to keep contemporary. I mean, we're with teenagers who are at the height of being critical about people not keeping up to speed with things.
So much current and New Zealand evidence-based practice gave me currency to go into the school and incorporate it more than something that I'm pulling out of the UK.
It was actually great to have stuff that was relevant for New Zealand secondary school teachers in New Zealand schools for New Zealand students.
A lot of the Māori stuff was also very powerful because it's us telling us what we should be doing better for our rangatahi. Showed me so much about how there's so much more to take into consideration around a student that is in front of you in a secondary school.
Lots of topics covered, but all really relevant to, I think, the 21st century classroom.
When you're dealing with a student or a colleague, understanding their identity, understanding where they're coming from, I believe has definitely helped in my practice.
It just really hit home for me how important everything is in our kids' lives.
Re-evaluating the needs that they have, understanding where they're coming from. Their needs have changed. Having the chance to go through and understand what those needs are was definitely beneficial for myself.
It's not just about what's in front of us, it's about everything that comes with them. That's kind of what I took back to my kura, is that we can't sit there and blame anyone. We've just got to take that brain as it is and help it as much as we can to get where that student can get. It was so powerful for me.
I've shared some of the resources with my colleagues. I feel I have this treasure chest of activities and approaches now that I can use.
Having neurodiversity at the forefront of that course gave me so much ammunition to take back to school and look at what are we doing for our neurodiverse kids. Is every teacher going in with how am I reaching my neurodiverse kids? How am I switching on those boys that are ADHD and are not concentrating? How am I switching on that dyslexic girl that can't read on the board?
Through the readings, I've actually been able to help my colleagues understand a little bit more about what these students are carrying and what these students are facing.
Very easy to take the new learning and then apply it in the classroom and then reflect on it.
Reading through the playbooks that other people had written is a great resource to actually give you ideas for your practice. That aspect of the course I found very useful.
When you got into it, it's like, oh, actually, this is actually a really good process for me to go through, let alone the fact that they get the opportunity to look at other people's.
I've got ideas there from geography teachers and social studies teachers and English teachers and maths and PE, and it's just, now I've got something that I can use in my meetings with teachers and say, here's an example of someone who's put in 5 neurodiverse considerations. Is it something you could include in your unit plans?
See what other people are doing. Gives you a good kete of information to actually change what you're doing or try new activities that you may not have thought of. The AI section of that was absolutely fantastic.
There was the AI topic. Yeah, I had to deal with it. I couldn't hide from it any further. And it has been great. It's given me the courage and the confidence to take it into my room, be able to manage it. It's not the scary thing that no one can do it. I now embrace it in my classes and in my own teaching. I think the kids just think that that's completely normal.
It encouraged me to use AI in my everyday work and actually understand how it worked, get to grips with using it to benefit me. That was one of the best things on that course.
My teaching is very different with embracing AI.
This particular micro-credential, I would say it really is for anybody, not only new teachers, but people who have been teachers for 10, 15 years.
If you're looking for an opportunity of developing your skills, having a break out of the classroom, definitely worth attending the course.
I myself have been a teacher for over 30 years now, and I learned so much from this. My myths were actually corrected.
Do it just for the playbook. That would be the headline for me. Just having that kete of ideas is awesome.
It's accessible to anybody that wants to be a better teacher, to anybody that wants to understand their students more.